Hi everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady, and today I am gonna get part of my wall planted. Now this has been unplanted since we swapped houses back in December, and I didn't know where to put it. That's the main reason I didn't replant it. And I decided yesterday that I'd like to kind of divide this big front patio into two sections. So you see behind me, this is the main entry that I use. This goes straight into the kitchen. And by putting this wall, it'll go kind of flush here. It kind of gives a little privacy between this little nook where I like to drink coffee in the morning and then the main entertainment zone for, like outdoor dining over here. It's not necessary, but the main reason is it's right next to the hose. So it won't be difficult to get this attached, turn the timer on, and it'll automatically irrigate. It's literally the only thing that I have in the garden that I grow in that's irrigated. So I love this thing. I've had this, I think, about 10 years. You see, it's totally mobile. It's on wheels, so it's super easy to move. And I've got these trial plants that I'll admit I have very low expectations for, since I have failed with petunias and calibrachoa for the 23 years that I've lived in North Carolina, and I don't expect it to be any different this year. But because the wall is so easy to plant and replant, if they do die, it'll be easy enough to replace them with something else later on in the summer. And I have decided that this year I'm not going to plant them in soil cube because I think that might be a little too heavy. So I'm going to use this Fox Farm soil that I picked up at Fifth Season in Raleigh, but Bell's Seed Store also sells it. And it really is my favorite bagged potting soil. Now, I'm a peat-free gardener. This is core-based. I don't generally use this kind of a product just because I prefer the soil cube for watering perspective, but because this is self-irrigated, I can use a lighter soil, and it might actually benefit these annuals that I'm trying to keep alive to be able to give data for the trials. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on time lapse and just get everything planted. The wall is really self-explanatory. It's essentially like window boxes on a frame that slide on and off. And then there's an insert inside. This is actually what you fill with soil and then plant in. So I'm not even gonna undo anything. I'm just gonna pull the black things out, and I don't have enough plants to do the entire wall. I'm just gonna get these things planted because I am about to leave for a month and I'm very worried about not getting them planted in some capacity. So I hope you'll enjoy watching my progress. Well, I can't believe that was enough plants to do one entire side. And again, I'm not sure this will be where this stays forever, but for right now, it's great. You can see the proximity to getting it hooked up, and we just have to set the timer. It's not so critical that it run very frequently at this time of year because it's still, well, we have some hot days, but we're still, coolish. We did just get 1.5 inches of rain, so I'm feeling kind of positive. But it'll be really interesting to see how these trial plants do. Maybe this is the year that Petunia and Calibrachoa will perform. I have very low expectations. Well, everybody, I hope you'll subscribe so that you can stay in the loop and see how the 2025 trial plants do here in Central North Carolina. I'm really excited that we've got the wall back in action. I'm going to put a link in the description if you're interested in purchasing one of these. It is definitely my favorite thing that I have ever bought, and I'm really excited to have it finally planted here at the White House. Well, as always, thanks for watching and happy gardening.